I wanted to write a book about salespeople in today's era. We're at a really tricky point in sales, and I think it's a real transition point. There's a real problem inside sales companies, what I would call a slow death that has happened that I've witnessed over the last 30 years. Over the last 34 years, I've been working with sales organizations, training salespeople, working with salespeople, managers, organizations, companies that have been trying to bring about a high-performing sales force. And about 4 years ago, there's this kind of stagnation that has really escalated. And I started studying that and finding that, and my clients started finding that as well. What is going on? How come our sales forces aren't as vibrant and aggressive and hard driving as they traditionally were? Sales forces, salespeople were seeing customers face to face less. COVID didn't allow it. But there was also some other things happening. Customers started buying more online. That in combination with salespeople who would accept an invitation by a customer to say, well, just mail me a quote, or that was just eliminating dialogue. That was eliminating face-to-face conversations. That was eliminating probably the number one skill and importance of a salesperson, and which I believe is to come in from the outside and examine a customer problem, examine a customer circumstance, examine a customer situation, and from the outside objectively see something that the customer probably can't see. Well, the top end of a sales force today, the best salespeople out there, they're really strong, they're really good at finding and fixing problems. They're really good at examining a customer circumstance. So that's why, the genesis of this whole book was, I love salespeople. I think salespeople change the world. They're the ones who come up with all the ideas. They're the ones who see things that a customer can't see. And ideas come from salespeople. A highly trained practitioner, sales practitioner, they're highly trained, they're highly skilled, they're highly motivated, they're incented, they're rewarded, they're paid to be really good at helping customers to find problems, fix problems, help customers to think problems through, help customers to make decisions better than they would otherwise make on their own. In our books and in our courses, we also want the sales managers to create those conditions to sell, to coach, to train, to provide the right support in the right climate for salespeople to thrive in that kind of circumstance. And then also the company culture to create their infrastructure so that salespeople can go out and deliver on what they're promising. Customers aren't going to deal with that salesperson of that genre that was just taught a couple of things. They were taught to act in a certain way and taught to say things just because they sound good, which is ridiculous. Think about the world and how quickly the world is headed towards the use of AI, the access of information, even neural links and how fast we can think, and the fact that we can attach Siri to our heads right now and get any piece of information. That is very much creating the need for only one kind of salesperson. A salesperson that is not just a dog with a note, so to speak. A salesperson is not just somebody who provides information transfer. That's why I encourage salespeople to not just give information by text or by email, or a proposal by text or email. That's just information providing. It's an extremely meaningful career to do this. Spire selling is helping companies, sales managers, and sales practitioners adapt themselves into where sales are going into the future. It's an evolution. Is sales a meaningful career? Out of 8 billion people, everybody's saying, well, if robots and humanoid robots and AI is going to do everything, what are people going to do? The answer is, this is a beautiful thing. It's allowing human beings to do what we are naturally built to do, to be creative, to be innovative, to apply ourselves in relationships and have the time to do so, to be with other people and find relational ways of being with each other that actually allows us as humans to find and fix problems. That's our contribution that we're making as human beings. To be with each other and help each other in each other's lives is a wonderful, beautiful thing. If AI and robots are doing stuff that is repetitive and boring and redundant, sales is a meaningful profession because its entire existence depends on how well a sales practitioner can come into a customer's facility, B2B, examine a problem very intensely and find something that needs to be improved upon and build a solution to fix it. A sales practitioner of the future is going to be a trusted, honorable profession. It already is. The best salespeople out there, that's what they do. If you're helping people make decisions on finding and fixing problems, you're going to do great. So that really started to bother me in the last half dozen years. It's a meaningful job. It's noble work. There's going to be a huge need for it increasingly because customers are going to find out very quickly that you can't bypass a salesperson. You can't just get on AI and think you're going to solve all your problems. AI is the tool that's going to help you, but you're going to need strong salespeople. And strong salespeople, sales practitioners, go ahead and ask a sales practitioner how they've been trained. Once you find out how well a strong sales practitioner has been trained, you're going to want them at your boardroom table. You're going to want them as part of your outside-in idea generation machine.